everybody.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock it out. Wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation. Bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry. Try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hello. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? What's good? What's going on? Hey, all my loves. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, Stereo, and our website, which is thehoodtable.com, where you can find all your The Hood Table merchandise and sign up for our monthly newsletter. And no, I have not wrote up the newsletter yet for January because of all the festivities that we've been having going on. But I promise I will get to that in a few days for those of you who are signed up. I promise. But anyway, in the meantime, and in between time, I hope y'all ready for this good old review of Power Goes to Season 1, Episode 10, the finale. Was it good, girl?
It went down. It went down. It was good.
It went down for real, man. Y'all gotta let me know your thoughts on the show, the characters, the storylines, all that. Don't hold back because we show ain't. And the show was like an hour and 15 minutes. So we have a lot to talk about, y'all. We have a lot to talk about. But anyway, what we're gonna start off with at the beginning of the episode. Hold on, let me take another drink. This is good. We drinking Parmesan pineapple tonight. Yeah, Parmesan pineapple. It's really good. Not too strong, and I got a little lime in mine. But you know, it's pretty good if y'all want to check it out. But as far as this episode, at the beginning of the episode, we finally get to really meet Rico, played by Jackie Long. That's who I was trying to figure out. I was like, who is this man? I know him. So I had to look up the cast members' names and come to find out he is Jackie Long from The Real Husbands of Hollywood. I couldn't even place him. But then I was like, oh yeah. But he didn't last too long in the show.
No, he didn't.
He didn't last too long in the show at all. Rico, you know, he's the man that was providing the drugs to the Tejadas to distribute, and also the man for shooting up the Tejada spot, which also put Monet's son Drew in the hospital. What did you think about that scene? Like, I was talking to you before about him eating off the truck. That fool was eating off the truck. I don't know what he was eating. I thought he was eating shrimp, y'all. But if y'all think he was eating something else, y'all let me know. It did look like he was sucking down some shrimp, but I don't know. It looked good. That was his final dinner.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
That was his final meal, man. Monet, now, remember when she got patted down?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. I didn't think anything was going to go down.
I didn't either.
I had no idea that anything was going to go down. The so-called security guard, he patted her all down and stuff, but then she did say, okay, check me out, bro, but don't go too far. I think he was about to go between her legs or something. I don't know. But when she got to Rico, he was up there acting all cocky and arrogant, you know, looking her up and down.
Right.
I was like, what the hell? He think that he gonna be flirting with her after he put her son in the hospital? He was crazy, but then he started that he didn't even contemplate the fact that she
Right.
might have came up there to get revenge for her son. He had no idea where she pulled that gun from. I don't know,
I don't know
y'all.
where she pulled it from.
I don't know
But she
where.
pulled it.
I don't know where she pulled that gun from. I didn't even. They didn't. You know what? I hit rewind a couple of times because I'm like, where she pull that gun from? Was it up her sleeve? Was it? I don't know. But anywho, she pulled that gun on him, and it was a wrap. He didn't even see it coming, y'all. He didn't see it coming. So Rico had a short time on this show. I think that was what the second time we saw him. The first time we saw him, he was in the car shooting up the place. Mm-hmm. And then this time we saw him and he got shot up. So him dead. But again, I don't know how Monet got past that security guard or where she pulled that gun from. But as far as Ramirez, now was that a lake?
That he
Yeah,
it was something.
it. I think it was a lake. I think it was a lake. I'm not sure, but I think it was a lake. It looked like hell. Ain't they in what city are they in
They in
again?
New York.
They in New York. So, but it kind of looked like some swamps, like down south. I was like, where the hell he at? But it must have been like some wooded area, some lake area. Monet was up there after she killed that dude Rico. She was trying to call Ramirez because he always get them out of trouble. He cleans up things for them. And he wasn't answering the phone. Him dead.
I'm dead.
Him was dead. Okay. And him was dragging him off into a lake and he put some bricks on his body to try to help conceal his body. Do you think that he will? I don't know, child. I think somebody might find him.
Yeah, he's gonna be
found. And then you know what? The one thing that his mother kept telling him was, if you bring trouble to this family, she will personally kill him. Right. And she done pulled the gun on him a few times. So I hope he takes her as serious. I don't know. But let's discuss Everett. Okay. Everett was being questioned by Professor Reynolds and Carrie. And that was, of course, because of bars. They found his body in the pool at the school. Reynolds and Carrie teamed up with, the investigators to interview some of the students to see what they can find out. Do you think Everett was really drunk? Because he was saying maybe I had too many drinks.
No, he wasn't.
I don't think
But
so
he was
either.
just playing off of Carrie.
That's what I was thinking.
He was playing off of Carrie.
That's exactly what I was thinking because she was like trying to take the heat off of the Tejada. Right. Mm-hmm. Yep, and she did a good job because at first he was like, yeah, Drew, he pushed the gun away. And then Carrie was like, you couldn't have.
Are you sure?
How
many did you have? Yeah.
And Reynolds, he was just sitting there like, I'm like, dude, they playing you. Reynolds so dumb. He is so dumb, but he didn't see nothing. He couldn't tell that they was playing mind games with him. But yeah, then Everett changed it. He said, I don't know. It could have been Zeke there. Drew probably wasn't even there. Let me ask you a question. Do you think they're gonna still be in a relationship next season, Drew and Everett? Hey, Harley Q. You said my sound is, that's probably because I'm too far from this doggone computer. Let me move it up so. Try to get right in front of it. Is that better, Harley Q? But do y'all think that Drew and Everett is going to be in a relationship in season 2? Let me know how y'all feel about that. Drew, well actually Everett. He did in a way take up for Drew, but I don't think he has no idea what he really did.
Yeah.
And
he don't really know what Drew is in, like what he's all involved in. So I think once he finds out, he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna be fooling with him.
You think so?
I don't think so.
Really? Do you know what? I could be reaching, y'all. I could be reaching, but for some reason I have a feeling that Drew might turn into one of those crazy ass ex-boyfriends.
You know what? I think that about him too. He's always looking for him, showing up where Everett was. So yeah.
I really don't think that Kane is the only crazy one. Like Monet, she can be off the chain, but as far as crazy, that would be Kane. But I think Drew is right right under him.
Yeah.
Yep, I think Drew is right under him, and I can see that. But again, I might be reaching, but that's just what I feel in my gut that Everett will try to break it off.
Yeah.
But because of his basketball career and everything, but then Drew won't want to let him go.
Right.
So, or he'll probably try to blackmail him. What if he try to blackmail him and threaten to put his business out there? You know,
Right.
I don't know. That's an idea too. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. But as far as Zeke, he was really freaking out about Carrie working with the investigators.
Right.
Why do you think Carrie is still carrying on? Carrying on. Why do you think Carrie is still carrying on this relationship with Zeke? Because Monet, didn't she tell her? I'm trying to remember. Did she tell her to stop messing with her nephew, or did she just threaten to expose her?
I can't remember if she actually said stop, but she did threaten to expose
Hmm. I don't know, but I would have think, me personally, I would have been like, oh, okay, it's over, it's a wrap. I can't holler at you no more. My career is on the line, because she said it was going to be a one-time thing that turned into a two-time thing, a three,
4, 5-time thing.
that
Zeke putting it down.
oh yeah. They all
Young
putting it down. They all putting it down. Zeke putting it down. Drew putting it down. Kane putting it down. Did you see Kane when he was hitting that girl from the when they showed Saxon's backside, I said, y'all could have said that. Now y'all just had to show, what was they trying to say? Well, we showed 3 black men. We got to show at least 1 white man.
Right.
We got. I was like, child, no sex. Yeah. He didn't look, no. I'm like, but when I saw Kane, that dude crazy as hell, but ooh. He was. Like a red nose. Girl, I was like, no, y'all didn't. No, y'all didn't. But yeah, Zeke, he was all scared, that everything is gonna kick back onto his family. But I guess Carrie, she was able to calm him down and reassure him that basically your family, they're gonna take care of this. They got you. Everybody is looking out for Zeke right now. Everybody's looking out for Zeke. So I think right now his education and his basketball career, I don't think it's in jeopardy right now. So y'all let me know how you feel about that that subject. But when Kane paid a visit to Drew in the hospital, he had the nerve to try to get him a hug.
Right.
Drew was like,
Drew wasn't going for it. Drew wasn't going for that.
He was like, man, if you don't get your ass.
Right. We blood brothers. So where does your loyalty lie is the question.
He's never there when anything happens. He's never there when anything's happened because he's over there with Lil Wop and them. Is it Little Wop or Lil Guap? It's a Lil Guap. I think it is Lil Guap, but sometimes I be calling him Lil Wop. But the GTG crew, he's always with the Lil Wop and them. And but he did attempt to hug Drew, and Drew basically said, you know what, just like the rest of the family, I don't want shit to do with your ass. You can
Yeah.
Yep.
He should have knocked him off from the beginning, like he was told to do.
Yep. And he did tell him that he was going to kill Wop, and then he ended up joining forces with him. All because he's jealous of Tariq. And he had hate for Ramirez. And he still blames his mother, Monet. Like, nobody's at fault for nothing. Kane ain't doing nothing wrong.
Sound like somebody I know.
Girl. We gonna talk about that after the show. We need to do a whole show on that. We keep saying we're gonna do a whole show on relationships. But anyway, we'll get back to that. We'll do that another time, you guys. Another time. But yeah, and then let's see what happened after that. Okay. Then they went over to the courthouse. That's the part you enjoy too. Tariq deserves an award.
Definitely. He went in there and played the heck out of them.
He put on a stellar ass performance. I was so proud of Reek.
I was too.
I was like, how is he going? Remember when Lauren, she said, would you like me to come with you? And he was like, nah, I got to do this by myself. Right. I got to do this by myself. I'm like, how the hell is Tariq going to help Tasha get off? Right. Yeah, because it didn't seem like nothing was working.
Right. But when Sex started questioning and asking him about being in the club and all this, I knew Tariq was going to come with that.
Well, and he should have known.
Yeah, you should have known.
Sax should have known that Tariq was going to incriminate him. I'm like, who is on the stand here? Is it Tariq, Tasha, or Sax?
Right.
I was like, ooh, Reek. But Sax, he played himself. He should have known.
Play himself.
Always. He should have known. He played himself. See, he could have just worked with McClain like he was supposed to, but instead, to get the heat off of him from he was like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on Tariq, getting pinned for Gold's murder. But it didn't work out too well for Sax in that courtroom. I was like, Tariq, come through, Tariq. And he did. Tariq took me and my freedom or my mama's either. But when he said, Sax said, was you there the night of Ghost's murder? He was like, no, I left. I was there for a minute and I left. Then he said, did you see your mother, Tasha, and Truth the night your father was murdered? Reek was like, no, but I did see you there with a gun.
Right. Blew all up in his face.
Man, Sax's face was like, he looked like inside he was crying for help.
Right.
Sax looked like he was like, nobody gonna help me. And then when he told him, and what about when you follow me to my dad's grave?
Right.
He was like, you recorded me. You recorded me without my permission. And then Reek was like, I was drunk as hell. I was drugged. You said I was drugged because guess what? You had somebody drug me. Right. And who was it? Man, he looked back at his niece. Riley was like,
I thought Reek was going to call her out, though.
Man, when they looked at Riley, I just knew that she was either going to get up and run or that Tariq was going to point to Riley and say, you the one who drugged me.
Right.
Riley looked like she wanted to run away and crawl under a big old rock. She was busted like red-handed, and it was like, he didn't even say her name, but everybody in the courtroom was just looking like, what kind of circus is going on here? But yeah, Tariq, he played Sax big time. And then he even told him, he said, how did you even know I was going to be at my father's grave unless you did, in fact, follow me?
Right.
And I was like, child, got him. Right. He got him. But then I was like, okay, is this going to get Tasha off? You know, is it going to be a mistrial? Nope, they ain't going to do a mistrial because the judge didn't want that shit coming back up into the courtroom. But instead, they offered her a deal. Now, I wasn't so sure she was going to take it at first.
I don't mean it.
Because of the fact they wouldn't guarantee protection for Tariq and Tasha. And I think they knew why.
Mm-hmm.
Because they really know Tariq killed his father.
Right.
They really know. They like, we're not protecting this murderer, but we'll protect Tasha because of the fact that they were in cahoots and they were being shady, they were being unethical, immoral, all that during her trial, him and McLean. So yeah, they offer her protection. But
so what you think about the deal?
Well, I thought for one that Tasha, first of all, I thought she wasn't gonna take the deal because of that. But then when they said you have to testify against Tommy and you have to also testify against his whole entire organization, I was like, Tasha ain't gonna do that because she know Tommy gonna come back after her. That's what I was thinking. What was you thinking?
Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna do it either. But I still think that even if it comes up, she's still not gonna testify. Mm-hmm. Like she's gonna recount her whole story, and yeah, I don't think she's gonna testify.
Mm-hmm. And I think they honestly don't believe her. I mean, they can't believe her. They can't believe that Tommy. Yeah, they can't believe that Tommy was in charge. They just can't. But anyway, they was trying to pin it on somebody. Mm-hmm. That's all they were trying to do. Yep, they didn't care who they was trying to pull it on. And if it wasn't for Paula, who was working with McLean, you know, for her sharing the video with Tariq wouldn't have even been able to pull off this performance in the courtroom. So thanks to him being privy to everything that was going on, he got his mama off. So Tasha, she was let go. She's free, but they said she has to testify.
Right.
So what did you think was going to happen after that?
After they let her go? Mm-hmm. I think she was just going to try to run and not try to testify just to get away because she don't want to deal with Tommy. Because she already knows how Tommy is.
Yep. I, for one, thought she was going to run off, like she said.
Yeah.
And I thought Tariq was going to try to somehow get away from Monet and that he would join her. What I did not think was that Tommy was going to come back immediately. Like, immediately. I don't know where this fool was because he had left town. Right, and they knew you in New York. So was he there following the trial? Was he there like this whole time? I don't know where Tommy was. He was laid up in the cut somewhere, but he certainly showed up. And when Tasha told him that she agreed, and when she was released, you see that fool McLean try to get her to read something.
Yeah.
Nope, ain't gonna happen. She was like, I ain't about to read this shit because what she was reading would have basically also probably incriminated Tommy. Mm-hmm. But she was like, no, just thank you, you know, everybody, you know, for who prayed for me, you know, I miss my children. I'm just glad to be back home, you know, stuff like that. But basically they told her for the deal that she had to keep quiet about sex and McLean and about them being in cahoots with each other. And she also had to testify against Tommy. But Tommy, I knew he wasn't going to let that go down. Mm-hmm. I just didn't think that he would. I was thinking kind of that he would come back next season. That's what I was thinking, that she would get away, but then they would track her down and Tommy would come back, but he would probably try to kill her before he went to trial, before he got locked up. Right. That's what I was kind of thinking. I didn't think he was going to show up. So I don't know. But as far as Tasha though, Tommy He ain't never had a problem killing anybody. He even killed his own, he even killed his own father. He done killed people close to him. His baby, yes, his baby mama. He done killed people and killed people close to him. And he probably wouldn't blink an eye if he really had to kill his mama. But she's still walking this earth. I don't know how, because her and Tommy, maybe because they two are the same. I don't know.
Yeah, they two are the same.
Yeah, they're like two of a kind. But yeah, Tasha, she demanded protection. They told her no. But she didn't have no plans of ratting on Tommy. She don't have nothing to rat on.
Right.
Because Tommy is not over any organization. I don't think Tommy will ever be over any organization. But anywho, Tariq, he kept his promise to his mom. Monet. Now, what do you think about Monet and Tariq's relationship now? As far as she had told Tasha, your son is now mine.
Right.
So what do you think is the future of Monet and Tariq?
Tariq about to be wonderful. He in the game now. I don't think there's no getting out.
So you don't think Tariq is gonna leave?
I don't think so.
I
mean, is Monet gonna let him leave?
I don't know, because
at
the end, like, she did say we was good. At the end, like when Tariq went to meet Professor Reynolds, who wanted to write a book about Tariq's life. He wanted to use him in a story. He paid him some money, and Tariq, when he went to meet him, old boy showed up. Kane. Kane showed up, and basically, and see, this is another question I got. Do you think Kane might try to incriminate Tariq in the future? Did you see how he was laughing?
Yeah.
When Tariq killed him?
Yeah, that's a good question. I didn't think about that. But that's a good question.
I don't know if he was laughing because he enjoyed murdering people or seeing people get murdered.
Right.
Or
yeah. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yep, I was like, is he laughing because of that or because I got him? I got something on this little,
Right.
What was you gonna say?
And who we still haven't seen in the last couple episodes.
Oh yeah.
He killed Oprah in the pool.
Do you think that 2-Bit is staying away until that dies down?
Probably so.
Yeah. They might. They just might.
I believe so.
Because if they really check the cameras, if they really check the school cameras, they will see that 2-Bit was at the school at the pool area, and he ain't got no kids there, no nephew, no niece. He don't know nobody in that school. So I don't know. Maybe that's why 2-Bit is staying out the picture right now, lying low. Yeah, and for all we know, Tommy could already know about that murder. For all we know, but I don't know, the way they be finding out information.
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But Monet, I know she had made a lot of changes, in her family and faced a lot of bullshit, after letting Tariq into their circle. But at the end, he did pay her back. She did say that we good. But then I'm not so sure. If he'll end up.
I don't think it's that easy.
Yeah, I don't know, because Tejada needs somebody to make that money, and Tariq was making that money.
What she say? The family.
She said, "Come on, the family here." So, like, he's like in the folds right now. So maybe he won't leave.
Maybe.
I don't know. He said, "Mom, I can take care of myself."
Right. Because what are you gonna do? I mean, how you gonna make money? He's still gonna be selling.
But he still has to go to school.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He's still gonna go to school. He's still gonna be selling, so he's not gonna get out the game.
I think with him and that education, and him and that street smarts, and his father didn't really train him. His mother kind of trained him how to sell drugs and things like that. His father kind of did shit on his own and just sent Tariq to school, but he didn't realize at the same time who he was making his son out to be. But I think with his schooling and his wits from his father and slyness from his mother, he can own that whole state. Not just the city of New York, but the whole state. That's exactly how I feel about that. But the thing about Kane, remember when his sister Diana, she told Tariq, and this is another reason why I thought maybe he might leave, was because Diana told Tariq that the only person Kane hated more than Ramirez was Tariq. So he really needs to watch his back. But y'all let us know if y'all think Tariq is gonna leave, or Tasha, or do y'all think they'll stay? And will Tasha, you think Tasha will stay? Since it appears like they have some type of agreement with Tommy. Instead of running off. I don't know either.
Tommy's a killer.
I don't trust him.
I don't trust him. I love him to death, but I don't trust him.
I do love me some Tommy. I can't help it.
I love me some Tommy, yeah.
I love me some Tommy, but he's a killer. Just like Tasha said, but Tariq said, what do you think I am?
Right.
Mama.
Right.
Like, he got a couple of bodies. He got more than a couple of bodies now. Shoot, how many bodies he got now? I mean, he got Ghost. He got the dude who killed his sister. He got Reynolds. But I think it wasn't it one more. Was it one more?
I can't think about them. They knocked off.
Maybe it's just those three. Okay. So he got a triple. So that's all he killed as far as I know. If we wrong, y'all, just put it in the chat. But when what's his name? Zeke, he had told Tariq that he wished he would have never met his aunt Monet.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had warned him a long time ago. He said, "Stay away from my aunt Monet." Tariq, I was thinking, probably felt the same way, but then again, the reason why Tasha's defense, was paid for was because of Monet. So he probably doesn't have a lot of regrets when it comes to working with Monet. And again, we don't know where this is going to go.
Right.
We have no idea where this is going to go. She called him family. She said it was good. Your debt is paid off. But I have a feeling that again, Tejada is not going to be too happy with that. With him not slanging for him anymore. So now, what do you think about Braden saying that Tariq can leave him there to run the show?
Right.
Do y'all think Braden got what it takes to sell drugs for the Tejadas?
He needs some more molding. He ain't ready yet. I mean, he ain't ready. He's just used to his college campus selling drugs. Like, he ain't in the big leagues yet.
Right.
It's more that comes with it than just being on campus.
Exactly. And what else comes with it is carrying a piece. You cannot be a drug dealer without a gun. And I don't think Braden has one.
I don't think so neither.
I don't think he's ever handled one.
Right.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of Tommy because Tommy was
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because Ghost wanted to get out the game, but Tommy didn't want to get out the game. That's all he knows. Mm-hmm. That's all he knows. But see, the thing about Braden, he comes from a family who has a lot. They're an elite family. They got money. He really don't have to be in the streets like that. Right. I don't know. But then again, when we saw him hustling on the street, when Kane put their asses out there on the block. Yeah. When Kane put their asses out there on the block, he was a hustling, you know what? Yeah, he made it happen, definitely. Yes, he definitely made it happen. But I think if Tyreek does leave, I said Tyreek. If Tyreek does leave, I think Braden might try to work with Mommy? No, Effie. Oh, Effie, yeah. Yep, I think Braden, because he likes her. Yeah. Even though she likes Tariq. But I can see him working with Effie. But then again, Effie, she was slanging more than pills. She was selling that cocaine. Well, that's what Braden wants to sell. I know. But I'm like, I don't know if he's ready for all that, but I don't know. I can see this what I can see. I can see him trying to get out there in the game like that, and Tariq have to come and rescue him. Right. Mm-hmm. And that's what I was just saying. Like Ghost used to do. Yeah. Braden do get in the game, Tariq is gonna be right there with him. He's not gonna be far. Yeah, they gonna be like Ghost and Tommy. Every time Tommy get into some shit, Ghost was there. That's what I said. It's another Tommy and Ghost all over. Yeah. Yep. You right about that. But yeah. So we don't know if they're gonna. If we don't know right now if Tariq is going to allow Braden to continue selling drugs on that Course Correct, that tutoring app to the students, or if Braden's going to reach out on his own and do his own thing. But that's just something we got to wait for in season 2, which I am looking. Oh God, I'm really looking forward to season 2. I don't know. Matter of fact, normally they don't even get like the release date to like maybe a couple of months before it starts. But when did this season start? Because they did a break, remember? Yeah. They did a hiatus. They did like episodes 1 through 5, and then they did episodes 6 through 10. Mm-hmm. So that was like, and when power was off, it was awful. Wow, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Like 3 months? Must have came on like from March. No, it was like June to October. Because it usually comes on around June and July. Hold on, let me check real quick. Hold on, all I gotta do is look it up. Power goes to. I can find out. Okay, the first episode was. September. It was September 6th. And then the last episode before the mid-season break was October 4th. Then they picked back up on December 6th. So, yeah, you think they're going to go all the way to September? They can't. Nah, I hope they don't wait all the way to next September. Then it was only 10 episodes. Like 10 episodes. That's really short. But this is a new series, a new spinoff. So maybe they just don't have a lot of storylines right now. I don't know. Yeah. Because Heart of Darkness, that was today. But look at how many viewers. I bet this one right here is gonna be really high. It's gonna be because the highest viewing was the first day. Mm-hmm. The highest viewing was the first episode, which was back in September. The lowest viewing was the Family First episode 8. Then it picked back up in episode 9. But I think episode 10 is going to go over episode 1 because episode 1 was 0.6 million. So 0.680 million, something like that. But okay, you guys, y'all let us know what you think about the episode. Monet, she did visit her son Kane. She find out basically that Ramirez is dead. I don't know if she really loved him. Do you think she had feelings for him? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if she really had feelings for him, but she did seem really, really pissed that Kane killed Ramirez because she's like, You still mad at Ramirez? You still mad at Tariq? And Ramirez saved your tail. She don't know how many times. And Tariq saved your daughter. Like he covered her when they spot. And I finally found out it was a damn bar. Did you? Oh, yeah. At first, I didn't know what the hell that place was. Like, what the hell? Because this episode we really got to see all the liquor, right? All the liquor that got shot up and everything. So I guess I don't know if it's an old bar because it don't seem like it's never running. So I guess it's an old bar that they be using. I don't know. Could be one of those places where they got a business but they using it for something else. Cover. I don't know what they call it. But anywho, did y'all see Cash? Cash, you know what I call him, right? I always call him Cash Money dollar signs. Because every time I think of Cash, I think of Cash Money. Ooh, sip drink. Every time I think of Cash, I think of Cash Money. So I always call him Cash Money dollar signs. But he didn't got big. How old he look now? Like when his mom died, he was what, like 8? Wasn't he about 8? 12? Was he 12? Was he that old?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think he was 8. I don't
12?
Think he was
well, he definitely looks like he about 15, 16 now. I don't know. I want to get a better look at him. Hopefully next season we can get a better look at him because he was standing up on the stairs. Looked like they was in a black. What do they call them apartments? Brickstone, Blackstone, yeah. Something like that. But Cash done got big. Now let me ask y'all this. Can y'all ever see Cash going after Tasha to get revenge for his mother's murder?
I can't see it.
I don't know.
But then that could be the twist. That could be the twist. Because Tommy can't get to her. So who better up than her?
And she'll probably never see it coming.
Never.
Because that was supposedly his auntie.
Right.
His auntie killed his mommy. So I don't know. But y'all let us know about that if y'all think that Cash would ever, try to revenge his mother's death and go after Tasha if Tommy didn't. Y'all let me know that because for all we know, we don't know if Tommy ever told him.
Right.
Who killed his mother because kids ass and Tommy from the streets. So the first thing I would think if that was my uncle, like, dude, you in the streets. Right. You can't find out who killed my mama. Right. So I don't know, y'all. But did we? I think we hit on everything. I think we did. Did we hit on everything? Oh, Tommy, we got to talk about that. Now I know Tommy got away, but y'all have to tell me and be honest. Did y'all know that Tariq was going to set something up with Tommy like that? Like, I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either.
Go ahead.
What I thought was he was going to try to hook Tommy and Monet up to get money together. That was my first thought, but I never seen that coming. No.
Yep, I had no idea. Like when Tariq went to meet Tommy, I had a feeling he would go to Tommy because Tariq is a man. He might still be a child, but you know what I mean. He walks in a man's shoes. So I knew he was going to go see Tommy. But as far as him working with Sax and with his mom Tasha, I didn't see that coming. But like when Tasha came out from the beauty supply store, I was like, what the hell is Sax doing in the back of her car? Is he trying to set her up? I didn't know what to think when I saw him laying in the back of her car. And then to find out that they all was working against Tommy. But see, the way Tommy was talking, because Tommy, when he got to the stop sign, or when Tasha sped off, he said, "Oh, I see we have a lot of company." Right. He was acting as if he didn't even know he was being followed. Right. So that's when I thought, okay, Tommy, you know, he got set up. He crashed his car into that was it a garage or a gas station? And the car blew up. Now at that time I didn't think that it was still a setup for Tommy. I thought that Tommy might have not been killed though. Mm-hmm. And that he kind of jumped out the car or snuck out the car or something like that. But I knew that his death. I didn't think. Still at that time, I didn't think that they were faking his death. I was thinking that like they were setting Tommy up, and that he just happened to run his car and it got blew up. But what I was thinking was in season 2, we gonna find out that Tommy made it.
Yeah, he made it.
Because I was thinking Tasha was gonna be like, "Oh, we ain't gotta leave now. Tommy killed, you know, whatever." But they actually worked with Tommy.
Yeah, they was all in.
Yeah. And then when Tariq had made a phone call and he called Monet, I was like, "Who the hell is he calling?" I'm like, "I need your help." I didn't know if he was calling what's his name, Braden. I didn't know who he was calling, the professor. I don't know who he was calling, but he ended up calling Monet. And thank God he called Monet because ain't no telling Tommy could have killed him right there in that graveyard. So thank God he did call Monet to have his back, but that was funny. When Tommy turned around, when he said, "Who got the balls to pull a gun on me?"
Right.
And she said, "I don't need no balls, bitch." Oh, Monet. I love me some Mary J. Blige. And okay, Keys, you have to tell me, okay. From the beginning to the end, do you think like her acting improved? Or do you think it's just or you think it's just no. I'm trying to get her some credit, y'all. I'm trying to get her some credit. I mean, she's cool for the part, but yeah, but maybe not for any part, but maybe for this part. Yeah. I see. I feel you on that. I do think. I don't know. I know she's not a great actress, but hey, hey, April Walker. Yes, it was good. You said you got chills today. Yes, Tasha said Tommy is a killer, and Therese said, "I am too, Mama." Right. He was like, "I am too." I love that part. That was what was one of your favorite scenes? Because that was one of my favorite scenes. When he said, "I'm a killer too."
Yeah. Mine was when Tommy came back. That's my favorite part.
She love her some Tommy, y'all.
I love Tommy.
She love her some Tommy. That white boy can get it. Ow. For real though. But y'all let us know, Let us know your favorite parts or your favorite scene. Let us know your favorite character in the spinoff of this show. For now, we know that Tommy's life spared, even though he shot up his bar. I just knew Monet was gonna at least knock him over the head or do something for shooting up her bar. But she was like, she let him go. She let him go. But as far as Tommy, basically walking off and saying, "Tariq, this is the last time we'll ever see each other." I don't believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that for 1 second because I think in probably the first episode, you think it's gonna be in the first second where they find out about Tommy still alive. Y'all let me know. Do y'all think it's the first episode or the second episode of season 2 where the authority is going to find out that Tommy's still alive? Because Tommy's still alive. Old boy got his job back. What's his name? Sax. Sax got his job back. Monet, not so sure.
I don't know. His job back, he was supposed to work for McLean.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. I remember now. Ain't no damn telling what they.
Yeah.
Because for one, they both. Okay, I can say they both deserve each other.
Yeah.
They both shady. They both, like they were saying, unethical, immoral, and they would do anything to win a case. Like, I was like, McLean, I can't believe how unethical you are. And he was like, oh no, I was just being acting out of zealous for the sake of clients.
Right.
He's sitting there like, I had no idea. He said I was not privy to anything that Sex was doing. I love me some Method Man. Ooh, Method Man can get it. Ooh.
Yes,
But yeah, so yeah, y'all let us know what was in the show. Your favorite characters, and for the people who come in late and watch the replay, let us know, what you thought about the show. For me, I just still think that uh Tommy will end up coming after Tasha. Did promise Ghost that he would not kill Tariq.
Mm-hmm.
But he said he told Tasha she better get her final things in order. Get her final things in order. But yeah, for now I don't think he's looking into killing Tasha, but I think that the authorities will find out that he's not dead.
Yeah, they're gonna find out eventually. But I don't think it's gonna be the first or second episode. It's probably on
like up to the third or like the middle.
Yeah.
Tommy gonna do like he did this episode and come in like the end.
Into the next, new season or whatever. But
well, I know somebody. Oh my God, who was it? I can't remember who it was right now. But somebody has said that they still believe Ghost was alive. And they even told me that we can bet money on it. I don't know if that person is watching right now, but they sure said that they think Ghost was still alive. And they said that he was going to come back in the spinoff. And he ain't came back. He ain't came back yet. So, and then like Tariq, at the end, when Monet was talking to him, she said, so is it true? You really killed your father? And he said, he might not be here anymore, but Ghost never dies. So he didn't even, Tariq ain't trying to incriminate himself with nobody.
Right. You know what he doing.
He know exactly what he doing. And Monet knew what she was doing too, trying to be all slick.
Right.
So you killed, you really, you killed your dad?
Right. So yeah, that should let you know, Monet. You better watch out. Cause he'll get you too.
Watch it back, B. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
But then Tariq has like some feelings for her daughter.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is gonna play out in season 2. But I'm looking forward to it, y'all. I'm looking forward to it, y'all. But anything else you want to say about the show? All right. Well, y'all, that's the end of our little old review. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, the finale. I hope y'all enjoyed our review. We try to keep it under an hour, and we did with 5 minutes to spare because the show was like an hour and 15 minutes long. So, yeah. So, but anywho, make sure you guys like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. And follow us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, Stereo. And don't forget our website, thehoodtable.com. And also, we didn't do Friday Night Live last week because of the fact it was, well, not last week, but, a few days ago, because it was the first. It was New Year's. So we was trying to just, using that day, people spend with their family, all that kind of stuff. But this Friday, we will have Friday Night Live again. And since we didn't do our giveaways like we normally do on the first Friday of the month, we're going to do it this Friday. So everybody who is members of the Hood Table, y'all know how we do. On the first Friday of every month during our Friday Night Lives, we have a member giveaway. So if you would like to be a member, it's only $1.99 a month. And all you gotta do is click the join button, which is right next to the subscribe button. And on that note, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Thanks to my homegirl Keisha for doing this review with me. This is one of our favorite shows together that we really, really like. Yes. So thank you, homegirl. But on that note, you guys, stay safe, be blessed, always remain vigilant, and don't forget to always keep it hood. We out. Bye.